under some type of 7 days of judgment? I'm just asking a question because there's a article now coming out of Seattle, Washington. I want to thank Tina of Indiana for recognizing this, but it's called Fogmageddon. What? Fogmageddon? Fogmageddon. Not Armageddon, but Fogmageddon. Yes. Why? Because Seattle has been gripped in an amazing 7 days of fog. What's really crazy about this is the same time they're having the 7 days of fog in Seattle, Washington, Israel has had 7 earthquakes in 7 days. What? And the comet Ison, of course, is still on its way. Let me just read to you a little bit about the Fogmageddon going on in Seattle. Well, Seattle is known, of course, for its gray skies and rainy weather. And I know that's true. My son, who's in the U.S. Army, now stationed in Germany, was stationed out in Seattle, Washington. And my wife and I traveled out there about 3 times, I think, over a 4-year period, just to visit him and his wife and our 3 grandchildren. And and it didn't matter. I would go right in the middle of summer, and it was chilly, it was damp, it was cold. You had to wear a coat. It was always foggy, or not, at least not too foggy, but occasionally some fog, but a lot of overcast. But not like what they've seen here recently. Seattle has been known for its gray skies and rainy weather, but experts say the dense fog and temperatures in the 40s and 50s have blanketed the city over the past several days. It's totally out of the ordinary. Now, Cliff Mass, a University of Washington meteorologist, writes in his blog, quote, "I have forecast here for many decades, and I cannot remember a situation even close. The cause, according to Mass, is an odd combination of a long-lasting high pressure, drought, and dense low clouds. In short, a high pressure on either side of the city is trapping colder air in the middle close to the ground. Result, fog. How much fog? 7 days of fog. Fogmageddon is happening in Seattle. The current foggy streak is standing at 7 days, according to Seattle's ComoNews.com. That's put the current stretch in a 7-way tie for the 5th largest run in the city. The number 1 spot, of course, happened way back in 1985 when it was an unbelievable 13-day stretch where fog appeared, but never remained hovering for 7 days, 7 nights. Fog has hovered over Seattle, Washington. And like I said, at the same exact 7-day period, Israel, the Holy Land, has been hit with 7 earthquakes in 7 days. Well, we'll continue to keep an eye on this to see what type of coalition there may be between America and Israel, and as it relates, are we looking through a glass darkly? Are we not able to see the revelations and the information, the manifestations that God is trying to give us in this end time apocalyptic era? Have we become spiritually blinded by the fog of the controversy that Nancy Pelosi likes to say so often? Have we become a nation that's trapped in our own disbelief that we can't see clearly with the eyes of faith? I'm Pastor Paul Begley. We continue to monitor this, and I'll be right back with more information in just a minute. Give your life to Jesus Christ, because he's coming soon.